back.
Yo,
Raft time.
Land
Check it
ho.
out. There's the raft. Yeah.
Ooh. Who's
Good
got this
paddling,
one?
dude?
I'll get it.
So I figured out it's not that big of a deal, but you don't need pillars under every row to make the second floor. It's every other row. So I've been burning planks for no reason.
Mathas, did we get it?
We got a vine goo, so I just researched it. Which actually allows us to research. Oh, there's the basic bow, Ryan.
Yo, finally. Thank you.
As well as a large water or an empty bottle for more large amounts of water.
Yo, that's also huge.
So vine goo. How do we make vine goo?
Should only take you about 6 seconds.
Yeah, I don't see it anywhere on the crafting list. Is this going to be one of those items that also the game has to just kind of give us?
Get out of here, you stinky shark. Do.
Okay. When did that become
Wait,
a
Dan,
thing?
yeah, you have young kids. Do you have to listen to Baby Shark all the time?
I actually enjoy it because I have a 2.5-year-old and a 1-year-old, and it's really cute to see a 1-year-old who barely knows what's going on. It can make the motions, so I don't mind it. But I'd imagine, I think, were you telling me they played it at Coachella and everyone went nuts, or did my wife tell me that?
I don't think that was me.
No,
but
it's-
it might have been.
Yeah, like they remixed it. I guess everyone went nuts. So I guess I didn't realize how long it's been around. Is it like who let the dogs out that long?
No, I think Kate told me it was like originally made by like a Korean company, and then I watched an interview on YouTube that they did with like the guy who runs this company, and he used to work at Nexon. Like he was high up at Nexon. He might have even been like the original founder or co-founder of the like Korean game publisher. So he's like a legit businessman, and he's like, yeah, once Baby Shark hit, we just started pumping them out. So they have like literally over 100 remixes of Baby Shark on their YouTube channel. And then like they have a physical location where you can buy Baby Shark merchandise in Korea. And apparently it's like super popular. But yeah, they have like Thanksgiving Baby Shark, Christmas Baby Shark, Halloween Baby Shark, multiplied by like, you know, all of the languages of their top audiences and stuff like that.
That's pretty impressive.
Like Isaac. What the heck, dude? How'd you get this far into the raft?
Oh yeah, what?
Shark's he's biting the middle piece.
That looked a little broken.
Wait, speaking of Isaac, are they doing one more?
One more DLC, yeah.
It's a quote unquote one more.
I think this is legit it, to be honest.
Well, isn't this one like the fan-made one doctored up? Or was that one already came out?
I believe they prefer when it's not phrased that way.
Oh, sorry. Because I know Tyrone, but it was community. Yes. It was community inspired. I'm sure that's
my understanding of the new is that it's
anti-birth.
Please take the sail away. Please take the sail away.
What?
I'm dying to the shark, dude.
There's a land ho.
That's where I was going. I don't know what the panic. I turned around and Ryan was on the raft.
I can't swim as fast as the raft goes, and the freaking shark was biting me.
How did it bite you on the second floor?
Because I fell down trying to pick up some stuff to extend the second floor.
Oh, wait. So tell me about this. So
it's like anti-birth. Yeah. It's anti-birth. It's from the creators of anti-birth, and it's like an officially like engineered anti-birth integration into the current engine.
Got it.
I'm going underwater. See if I can get some clay.
I think we need Mr. Paddle here, otherwise we're going to be in a little bit of trouble.
So, did you play Anti-Birth, or you refused to play something that wasn't sanctioned?
Oh, no!
I played it.
Oh. Yo,
it's a great game.
I don't see.
It's a great mod, I should say. You don't see anything up there?
Not that we don't already have. Should I get off, boys? See ya, boys.
See, that's what I would do. I mean,
I think we should stay here though, because there's the clay and stuff underwater that we can possibly get.
I mean, I'll try to take us. I had an anchor. If Mr. Paddle could have just waited 2 seconds to jump off and go swimming.
Come back for me.
I can't come back because the wind's blowing the other direction.
Ow! Well, actually, I might die.
I tell you, Mathas, you know, we're ever on like a 4-man bobsled team, I want you on the other side. You have a disrespect for communication. Would you care to comment on this subject?
You guys wouldn't be alive if it weren't for me.
See, that doesn't seem like a team attitude, team first attitude.
This ain't unity, boys.
You seem like the guy in MLB The Show. You're like, well, we lost 10-1, but I hit a dinger.
There you go.
So
Personal growth. Maybe I'll get recruited to a better team.
that's not how it works, unfortunately. You know what I was thinking? Like, is baseball the worst team sport from like a team perspective? Like, isn't it
because you don't run like plays and stuff with other
well, it's the thing, like
members?
in football, you know, like in hockey and soccer, chemistry and basketball for sure. Chemistry is like super important. But then in baseball, it's like, it's got to be at least 90% individual effort, right? It's not like
8 guys go to sleep. The other 2, the pitcher and catcher, that's about it. That matters.
yeah, I mean, like, I get it. Like, okay, well, if I hit and the guy in front of me got on base and he's super fast, then, you know, I'll hold off a little bit so that he can have a better chance to actually steal a base or something like that. But
I buy that because it's like a bunch of individual efforts. They don't really have to collectively work. But then there's gonna be somebody, well, Dan, what happens when you got to run a 6-4-3 double play? There's times to do that, but for the most part, I'm kind of with you on that, Ryan.
yeah, I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's actually what makes it one of the more fun video game sports, I think. But
Yeah, I was actually this morning I did an interview with a YouTuber that does primarily MLB The Show.
I saw that, yeah.
And he, like, we were talking a little bit. He's like, the game's got to change. Not MLB The Show has to change, but baseball has to change. Like, it's going to be left behind.
Yeah.
In terms of like a watchable sport, and it's just one game a year, in my opinion, this is subjective, is fun to go to, but I will never watch
168.
Yeah,
162, I think.
62.
Yeah.
I thought it went up.
They just got to do something to make the game faster or something, you know. But then you got the enthusiasts.
We've got a clock now, gentlemen.
Ooh.
Second floor. You can look at the time. That's all it does.
I mean, I've been playing MLB The Show, and usually, like, when I play a sports video game, it makes me want to play or watch the sport. Yeah. It's not like that at all for MLB The Show. I'm like, dude, maybe I should go to, like, there's a team here, like a pretty good baseball team locally, at least, called the Vancouver Canadians, and I'm like, maybe I'll go watch a Canadians game. And then I finished the game of the show, and the announcer was like, time of game, 4 hours and 1 minute, and I was absolutely not. Like, no disrespect to people who enjoy baseball, because I imagine it's probably frustrating to have your sport be like the punching bag for, you know, because South Park made an episode about how boring it is once, but simultaneously, like, it's a little boring.
Yeah, but you know, some people like that, but I'm with you. Like, whenever, like, if I play NBA games a lot, I want to go to an NBA game, but you know, but I generally like watching the NBA. But it is funny how that happens. There's a theory, I talk about this No,
you need the water or what? Oh,
no.
You got bitten by the shark?
Do I surrender and respawn? No, you can save me.
Where are you?
In the seaweed, face down.
Well, I can't take a hit from the shark. I'll die, Ryan.
Do you have enough to make the bed, Mathas?
Let's look.
I need
to
two
be
planks.
saved.
I still need. You just need 2 planks. That's it.
Drop me 2 planks. I'll make a bed in Resdan.
I have no planks actually. No, we need. Let's just get some. Let's fish some.
Dan, don't freak out. I'm getting some planks. I'm gonna res you.
All right,
maybe next time though, like don't dive into shark-infested waters.
I saw.
Don't take the I need 1 plank. Why would you take the plank? Why would you take the one that I casted just to give it to me? Does that seem like a good division of labor?
Interactive video game, my dude. There's just
no worries, guys. I'm face
fishing.
down in salt water with sharks swimming around me.
I'm Mattis. The man pointing is not
yeah.
pointing where I want you to go. It's pointing where the bed's gonna go.
Well, then why don't you put it down?
Because you're standing wherever I point, and every time I move, you're standing there even more.
Let me do this.
It's just what happens when I hear Ryan talk. My
it's
brain
like
just melts.
It's like me trying to help my dad, like, do home improvement stuff, and he's like, "Hey, can you help me assemble this?" And then I just like watch him put the whole thing together. All right, I have HP. I don't know how to res you, so I'm looking in the seaweed for your body, but I don't see it.
I'm there.
Unity.
You found me?
No,
Oh.
but I'm in.
What do you mean you're in? You're in what?
Well, I'm in the water looking for you. Can you be more descriptive?
I'm face down. I was.
That's not descriptive of your location.
You got to swim down. I was hammering at some clay.
Like, are you below the original island?
I'm below the water.
Dude, I can't. Well, obviously. Dude, I can't go down there. I'm gonna die.
What do you mean?
I went down there for 2 seconds trying to find you, and I got bitten by the shark.
Mathas,
I don't know where you are either.
you got to team up. You got to distract the shark.
Yeah, maybe we could. Hold on. Maybe I can craft a basic bow temporarily and just get us out.
Where
of this.
in relation to the island were you? Your shark.
Like underneath the McDonald's arch. Should I just surrender and respawn, but then I lose all my goodies, right?
I think you will. Usually it's how it works in survival.
You'll probably respawn at the bed at least. I mean, this is way better than all three of us getting killed trying to go down there. I don't even know where you are underneath the McDonald's
I just saw
arch.
shark's right by me right now. Do you see the shark? I saw the shadow.
That's kind of the problem.
I'm looking. Oh, I see the shark over here.
Okay, off his tail. That's where I am.
If I get bit, I'm probably gonna die, but let's do it. Oh, there's your body.
Yo, he's done it. Ryan, see where he is in case Mathas gets bit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You made it, dude. That was
done
heroic.
it.
Ready for a nap?
Yeah, I think if you sleep in the bed, maybe you'll make it your spawn.
Yo, thank you, Mathas.
So now what happens? Are you just good?
Yeah, I had to sleep it off a little
All right,
bit.
There we go.
How do you get your HP up? Thank you, Mathas.
I think it just regenerates on its own.
Okay.
Yeah, like sleep, food, and time, maybe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get out of you stupid shark.
What did we need clay for again?
Wet bricks to make dry bricks.
Let me look at the brick department. Wet brick.
I need one more clay, and I'll be able to make it.
Oh, I think I actually have clay.
I'll take it from you.
So do I, Mathas.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, dude, by all means.
There you go, Kekonzies. All right, I want to go
let's get a
back
wet
down
brick.
there and do some more hammering.
Oh, I have giant clam. Did anybody need that?
The only thing that we needed to make that was the bird's nest, which we have now.
Okay.
All right, so I put the wet brick on the raft. It just dries over time. You said?
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
Okay, cool.
Who told you that?
Because then with the dry brick we make the smelter. You said, right?
Yo, dude, I bet you can make the jump here.
Oh, 100%. Go for it. All right, this is how you do it, kid. Send them all.
Oh.
Here, I'll. Oh no, we're anchored. Never mind.
There's some good stuff down here.
Yeah, once we're ready to go, we can take the anchor up and maybe get onto the actual island proper.
I'm getting some sand here, boys.
Dude, there's something down here that required a hook as well.
Anything that like clay, sand, all that stuff, the hook you need to smash it.
Ah.
Uh-oh. Shark Daddy. Give me in
Do I
there.
have any food?
Oh no.
What's that?
I got bitten by the shark. I mean, what did I expect, I guess?
Empty bottle. Dry brick. We're a dry brick away from smelty.
Yep.
You think maybe we could smelt an ingot?
I imagine if we got scrap, maybe we could toss enough scrap in there.
I'm keeping our potatoes growing.
All right, boys. So I think we're good here, huh? Let me do one more dive for some goodies.
If you got the HP, more power to you.
Hang in there, boys. Hang in.
Because I think like being at the island is bad for other mats. Like I mean I can't say that for certain, but we're getting a lot less like driftables than usual, I think.
Yeah, the drifting kind of stops when we stop.
All right, let's get out of here, boys.
All
Want me to cut this
anchor up.
loose?
Dude,
Yeah,
by
let's
all
do it.
means.
That's at one use, Marty.
unfortunately, but it's not really expensive. So
Okay.
all right, good stuff. Maybe.
Yeah, with that, once we have that brick, we'll research the brick, and we can then research the smelter, which may be what unlocks the ingot for us.
What's like the end game of Raft? Do you know?
I think they recently put a megalodon in, but beyond that, I don't think there really is much of an.
Is that a real thing, or is that just made up?
It was a real thing way back in the prehistoric era. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I mean, we don't.
That's what
have
they want
evidence
you to
of one.
believe.
Yeah, it's the government conspiracy.
Well, that's the thing. Like the ocean is so big. There's no way we understand 8% of what's down there.
Ah, yeah, you're right. You're right. It's like another alien world.
I mean, do you agree or you guys disagree?
I agree with
100%
that.
agree.
You guys think? I think I might have asked you guys. Do you think in our lifetime there'll be humans on Mars?
I think it's a distinct possibility, but I think it's hard to say definitively yes or no.
I mean, maybe if Elon could stop getting high on Joe Rogan's podcast, it might make me more optimistic about it.
Why do you think he's able to do what he does? Because he has infinite amounts of money, or do you think because he's smart?
Oh yeah. Oh,
I do think he's smart.
Made him infinite amounts of money, basically. And now that he has infinite amounts of money, he can do whatever he wants.
Well, it's good to know that he's like trying to advance society, as opposed to like doing backstrokes and gold coins or something, you know?
Yeah, true.
I do think that I hate him though.
Yeah, please tell me why.
I don't know. I mean, I don't. Okay, hate is a strong word. It's like you bring it up on Twitch chat or something. You know, he's like a union buster or whatever. Yeah, okay. Well, he's also a billionaire, so it kind of comes with the territory, I suppose. You know, like there was a hilarious like leaked memo from Tesla where he was like, "Don't unionize, and I'll put a roller coaster in the factory." Where like,
you know. Oh, I thought you said union buster, like meaning you divide chat by bringing up his name.
Well, no. Chat's pretty universally probably like against him, I think.
Oh, really?
At least my chat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I just think it's kind of like, I don't want to say sad, because I think that that's presumptuous to some extent to say that he's not happy in his life. But the fact that, you know, he's doing some amazing things, or at least employing people that do amazing things, and is like personally very successful. The fact that he also seems to like desperately crave the approval of meme lords on the internet. Yeah, that's like actually just like a little depressing to me. That he has like resources that other people would kill for, but still he can't get like that basic, I don't know,
like
human acceptance or something.
Typical like YouTube commenter, $1 billion.
I think he's like substantially smarter than that. No offense to my
I'm talking about like, I'm not talking about, let me remove the intelligence factor. I just mean attention factor.
Well, I think he's, you know, when like 16-year-olds are like, man, if I had $1 million, I would put up a big billboard that was just a dude
He never got out of that.
You know? Yeah, he's like at that level. He's like, dude, okay, where do I get the billboard?
Wait, and just to make a billboard of what?
Someone farting.
Hey, dry brick. Okay,
I didn't know he was that
finally.
divisive. Like, I knew he was like, you know, had some issues with the SEC or something, but
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, right? Like, you can't stop tweeting dumb garbage that gets him sanctioned by the SEC, and you're like,
Stop
Come on,
tweeting dumb
man.
garbage.
yeah, you're the CEO. Like, why are you? Hey, I'm gonna make an electric car. It's like it's a monkey's paw situation. There'll be like a commercially available, cool-looking electric car that could disrupt the entire automotive industry, but the person who runs it is gonna tweet dumb garbage like, "Hey, if I IPO Tesla, maybe I'll IPO at 420." Like what? I just don't understand. Like, all you have to do is not that, and your life would. I'm not gonna tell him how to live his life, I guess, but I feel like your life would be so much less full of needless stress
All right.
if you
Good
just
news.
didn't do that.
The smelter has been researched.
awesome.
Bad news.
Oh,
we need
okay.
6 dry bricks to make it.
So we need a lot more clay.
We need a 12 clay. I think it's 2 per dry
Okay.
brick. So we need to find an island, and we need to just get to the bottom.
I never knew that's what he tweeted. I just knew he had some SEC problems.
Yeah, it wasn't like, you know, he and his accountants were like, oh, I misplaced a decimal point, which is also, you know, still pretty bad, I imagine.
We've got a raft in the distance. Let's make sure we're going toward.
Matt is while holding Tesla stock, desperately trying to get us off of the conversation.
I don't give a shit.
I didn't realize, but
anyway.
there's like people, not, and I'm not saying a lot of people, but there's people online for whom like owning a Tesla is their identity. And I didn't know this until like some people tweeted like some stuff that was like, hey Elon, stop being dumb. And then you know, a bunch of people pop into the mentions that are like, oh, if he's so dumb, how come he's Iron Man? And then you click on their profile and it's always like, hey, I have a podcast about driving my Tesla around. Really? What do you have, like your dad listens to it or something? I don't understand like the I'm not saying what we do makes any sense either. I'm just surprised there's so many people out there that are like, I bought a Tesla. It's a car. You know what happens next? My whole life becomes about, you know, this freaking car that drives me to the grocery store.
Oh. Can we? Yeah. This is causing a problem.
That being said, I would love a Tesla.
No, yeah, sure. But then you're gonna change your Twitter banner to you and your Tesla.
Oh, dude, I was driving my Tesla around yesterday. It can run Ultima 4. Quest for Glory.
Didn't he put some like old games on the UI in the thing?
Yeah, and apparently, I don't know, if you execute Order 66, it'll do like a coordinated ballet to the Nutcracker or something. Like, just dumb stuff recipes that is cool as well.
Just dump the recipes. I don't know.
Wait, did you get the raft?
Yeah, I got the raft.
Okay, I'm so like not observant at all here.
That's why I'm not talking. I'm just focusing on keeping us around.
Do you think the Tesla people have a name for themselves?
Oh God.
You know, like parrot heads or whatever, Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, the Jimmy Buffett. Yeah. Oh my God, my dad.
Your dad's a parrot head?
Yeah, he loves Jimmy Buffett.
Does he drive a Tesla?
He does not.
Because boy, do I have a podcast for him.
But isn't Tesla the name of the like someone that messed with electricity? What's that guy's Nikola Tesla?
Yeah,
or is that just from BioShock?
No, that's he's a real.
What did he do?
I don't know. He invented like I look. My history of electricity is pretty low.
I'm getting you ready for Jeopardy.
I think he invented direct currents, or he invented one of the currents. And then everything else I know about him is from drunk history.
Yo, when you go on Jeopardy, and that's Final Jeopardy, I'm telling you right now,
I hope that actually happens.
You need to find out. Don't let this opportunity pass by. I need you to find out which is which. Not today, not tomorrow, but before you go on Jep.
Because the current Jeopardy champion he's actually like the greatest Jeopardy player of all time.
Really? Even better than the Jennings man?
I think he runs the chance to be better than Ken Jennings.
Wow.
He's set the record for single day earnings 3 times in 10 games.
Let me ask you, what's his personality?
If
you had to describe it.
He seems good-natured, confident.
Cocky?
I mean, I don't know. It's hard to glean it from Jeopardy, you know?
But like, if you're Alex, I know this one, okay, bud?
Well, I mean, in the last game, he got 40. I mean, you linked me to it. He got 40 out of 40 questions correct that he answered first on. And there's only 60 questions on a Jeopardy board. So, like, right off the bat, he buzzed in first on 2/3 of them. And then who knows, like the other 20, maybe nobody buzzed in on, or the other 20 are split between 2 other contestants. So, like, he's basically not even close to being caught right now.
Here's my question. Jeopardy's not live.
That's correct, yeah.
But like, I wonder how delayed it is. You
I don't know, actually. I think it's a couple of months usually.
Also, I mean, like, this is all like in the past.
He's already done it.
Yeah.
He might still be on for all we know.
Yeah,
you know?
but like Alex knows what happens.
That's true. I mean, technically, so does whoever the contestants were in the last game that was filmed, I guess.
Wonder if they signed something.
There was on the Jeopardy subreddit, people are like, the show gets boring when somebody is so good. So what they should do is, because you take all these tests before the show, they should as a contestant gets better and better, they should send them against harder and harder competition. And I was just like, yeah, it's exactly what you want if you're good at Jeopardy, is to not go on against like easy people, but instead have to go up against the greatest player in the show's history. Like, sure, I could have won like 150 grand. What I would much rather do is be made to look like a total dumbass because this guy's a genius.
Is that your dream? Is that your dream game show to be on? Jeopardy?
Well, for like personal enjoyment, yes.
Yeah.
For like financial gain, it's one of the worst for sure. Unless you're unbelievably smart.
I mean,
so
you can win what, 50 grand in an hour? That sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, you could.
Oh.
You
probably, or you could be one of the other two and win nothing.
Yeah, you win 1 grand or 2 grand, and they don't pay your travel. So
they don't pay your travel?
Correct. So you basically, if you come third, you might have even had to spend to you have the privilege of losing.
That may be the most shocking thing I've heard this month.
That's, I mean, I've not been on the show, but that's what I've heard at least.
I would heavily
it seems
debate.
Surprising.
No, I mean, no, Mathas, don't take any offense. If they're flying Mathas into Con, they're flying Ken
sometimes
Jennings.
First class.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Depends on the convention, of course.
I never asked for that.
Well, no,
I don't either.
If they flew like both of you guys to Sweden, they're flying someone to Jeopardy. I can't.
That's also true.
I can't fathom that.
I'm
gonna call comments to fact check that. Not that I don't think you read it, Ryan, but I just.
Dude, please.
Shark, you got him.
That's their whole deal. Like in production, like you gotta at least take care of them on that, you know.
Either way, like, dude, other game shows, I mean, you could win 50 grand on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire by being an idiot. you don't have to know almost anything. You get 3 questions for free because of the lifelines, more or less, assuming you don't have dumb friends. And then
dumb audience.
Well,
I'll just call you Ryan.
Depends what the question is, but like
yeah.
Wheel of Fortune is like a joke. Wheel of Fortune, you get whatever you've earned, even if you come like third.
Oh, really?
So yeah. So
I did not know that either. I thought you.
The downside is I don't think there's returning contestants on Wheel of Fortune, but like I mean, all you have to do is play Hangman. If you win one of like the 4 games of Hangman, you're probably gonna leave with like 10 grand.
What's like the average Jeopardy winner?
Bigger storage.
Get in one game.
Yeah.
Like 5 grand in one game. If the winner.
It has been fun to play Raft though.
Yeah, it's like a kind of chill.
Yeah. We came a long way from 1 tile wide.
Yeah. See you later, Dan.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Ryan?
Did he lost internet connection, maybe?
So.
That's why they didn't hear me.
Hello, Daniel.
There he is.
That's why I asked the question. It was just crickets. I'm like, that wasn't that tough of a question.
What was the question?
The question was, what does the average person win on Jeopardy? Like 5 or 10 grand if they win?
No, the winners usually end up in the 20s, I'd say.
For one game.
Yeah. Okay. It depends on like
Double Jeopardy.
Final Jeopardy. Yeah, because like the Final Jeopardy question is super tough. Then they might win with like, a couple of grand. But username has left the raft.
Yeah,
too.
It was weird. So I'm gonna rejoin.
There's an island up ahead, Ryan.
We can call this episode too. I'll steer us toward the island at least.
Okay, sure.
In case we proceed. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
See ya.
Goodbye.